Studies show that volunteering provides benefits to both your mental and physical health. This means that the time you spend volunteering offers a double advantage. You help others and you also help yourself.
Research demonstrates that volunteering improves physical well-being, raises self-confidence, encourages friendships, and may help you live longer. Jean Jones joins us next with Tracie Moore, 4-H coordinator with the University of Missouri Extension, with real volunteering opportunities in the Valley.
We're back with another chapter in the saga of volunteering in the Valley, which is a partnership between CVTV and our local AARP chapter, which is the Long Branch area chapter. The purpose is to give organizations in the area an opportunity to air their volunteer needs and to hopefully make some matches and get some folks interested and involved and make their lives more interesting as well. Today we have with us our featured guest, who is Tracie Moore, who works with the 4-H through the Extension Service. Tracie, how are you today?
Doing well, doing well.
Okay.
We're out looking for some volunteers.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the mission of 4-H and who you serve.
Sure. The mission of 4-H is really, we're a youth development program. We serve youth actually throughout our nation, ages 5 to 18. And here in Macon County, one of our goals is that of youth development. We are looking to develop life skills along with project-related skills. Some of those life skills could be teamwork, socialization, community service, citizenship, resource management, and the list just goes on and on and on. Some of our project-related skills, as many folks know, they can take woodworking, shooting sports, visual arts, arts and crafts, beekeeping, and some of our newer projects such as robotics. In with the wind, there is a wind project out there. So project-related skills for like cake decorating would be learning the different types of tips, learning how to use the fondant, learning how to make icing and such. So we're out to learn and teach kids lots of different skills.
My personal experience with 4-H started when I guess I was 12 years old, and I still remember the little clover with the letter H on each part of the leaf, and you know, that was a wonderful opportunity for me because I learned to sew, and my wardrobe would have been a whole lot more limited through high school and college without that skill that I learned in 4-H and put it to great use. And unfortunately, I don't do as much of it as I used to, but it's still something I enjoy. And it gives a lot of young girls and women, I think, an opportunity not just to learn a skill, but they also have to model their garments that they've made. And that also gives them a chance to learn poise in front of an audience and to present the project that they have completed. Now, I know you have a lot of needs right now. Are there any specific needs that are urgent at this time?
Yeah, we're really into our enrollment season, and we're really looking for those project leaders, those leaders that can lead the woodworkings, the Clover kids, which are our kids from 5 to 7, our woodwork, entomology, beekeeping, all of those types. We're really into needing our project leaders at this time of year.
Okay. Entomology. Now, if I remember right, that's bugs.
That's bugs.
Okay.
Yes, that's bugs.
Not for everybody, but I would be interested
That's
in that
bugs.
one. Now, at the fair time, I imagine you also have a lot of specific needs for folks to help check in exhibits and to judge exhibits and just to generally help with the organization and process of the kids going through the fair and getting their grading and their awards.
Right, we do. We actually have really 2 other times of the year that we look for volunteers that are kind of short-term volunteers, and that would be our Achievement Day, which is usually held at the end of May, beginning of June. And we look for judges and helpers for that day. And during Achievement Day, we have our demonstrations that are done. We have our public speeches. We have our personal development interviews, a team contest called Skillathon. We have our royalty interviews. And I think I'm missing a couple. It's a pretty big day. It's one of our biggest days within 4-H.
It sounds to me as if someone wants to give you a call. You'd be more than ready to help them find a spot where they would
Yes,
fit at some
yes,
point in
yes.
time. And you know, talking about this and the guests that we had on the previous broadcast, which was Patricia Knowles from the Child Development Center, it brings to mind the phrase to me that we've all heard about it taking a village to raise our young people. Here's a part-time chance for you to be a part of that village, to give something back into the community to the young folks that are coming up.
Yes.
And you know, it may be because, like me, you had a good experience in 4-H, and you'd like to offer that to some other young person that's coming on at this point. And maybe if you didn't have that experience or that opportunity, you can offer that to a young person so that they will have a better chance growing up.
We've had a lot of teachers that have come to us and told us too that they can really tell when a kid has been in 4-H from their public speaking abilities and teamwork abilities too a lot. One thing though with volunteering with 4-H, we do try to keep our kids safe. That's a big importance. That's our first thing. That's our main goal, is to make sure that our kids are kept safe. So to volunteer with 4-H, all of them have to go through a background screening. So they have to be able and willing to go through that process with us, which is actually pretty simple. All they have to do is fill out a volunteer application and do an online application, and then we take care of the background screening from there.
That's great, and it's good to know that our organizations that are working with young people have safeguards in place and are conscientious about putting our children with adults and leaders that can lead and help and teach, and that won't be detrimental to these young folks growing up.
Sure, yeah. We sure strive to make sure that everybody's kept safe, and that goes for both of our members and our adults. So.
Thank you, Tracie. We're going to have you back one of these days, maybe around fair time, probably when you have your hands full and everybody else's hands full, and you need a few more folks just to step up and work with you for a day or two down at the fair.
Sure. We could always use help.
Okay. We have a lot of other requests at this point. We've got some brand new ones that have just come in recently. The newest that I have, I'm sure some of you in the community have heard about the Agape Cafe, which is a project of Crossroads Christian Church. And I learned something from what they have submitted, which I thought that was all one program. But I am seeing now that they operate actually as two separate programs, one of which is meals that are prepared, packed, and delivered from the church kitchen, which is up on the highway north of Macon. And you'll have specific information for that on your screen for your contact. And what they want is volunteers to help prepare, pack, and deliver meals on Saturday mornings. They usually use 8 to 12 people to assist with that. And one of the things that they need is that a couple of people with driver's licenses and who are able to go out and deliver those meals after they're prepared and packed. The other site is the Macon Legion Hall, and that's down on South Rollins Street in Macon, and they describe it as being about a block south of Jepson's and the bowling alley. So now you know how to find it. And they also use volunteers at that site to prepare the meals, and this is to serve meals in a restaurant type setting at the Legion Hall. And that's the first and third Saturday of each month. And there will also be contact information for that, which will basically be the same email address, phone number, and so forth, but indicate when you contact whether you're interested in working at the cafe itself, or if you would prefer to work in the kitchen where they prepare and send out the meals. And those meals are very important because, as you know, our senior center and the Meals on Wheels is a 5-day-a-week operation. This is a Saturday operation, so at least a couple of Saturdays a month, there are hot meals going out to those same individuals who may be at home, may be homebound, and not able to go out and not well able to prepare a hot meal for themselves. Another area that they serve is we have meals during the school year in the cafeteria at school, which may be free or reduced. And that doesn't mean that those same young people don't get hungry on Saturday. And food and nutrition are a big item for our particular chapter. As you know, if you've seen other of the tapings that we've done, we do a huge food drive every fall for the emergency food pantry. So that's something that's very near and dear to us, and we like to give a lot of support to those groups in the community that are helping with hunger issues. We've got some others that sound like they're mostly just for fun, and this next one isn't just for fun, and that's at the Maples Repertory Theater. They would like some people to show up on Tuesday and Wednesday, November 25th and 26th, anytime between 10 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon, to help decorate some Christmas trees for the lobby area. Now, maybe you live in an apartment now, or you don't bother to put that big tree up anymore because the family lives out of the area. Here's your chance to go decorate a full-size Christmas tree and get to meet some of the folks that work in that community theater arena. And you might find that from that experience, you'd be interested in working with them on something else, because what you see on the stage is the tip of the iceberg. There's always scenery, costumes, props, and a million other things that have to happen for those people who appear on the stage to have the support that they need. We've got a bunch of others that we've had for a while. One of them is the Community Child Development Center. Trish Knowles down there says they have need for just about anything you can think of, from gardening to cleaning to work in the kitchen, to work directly with the children, reading them stories, just playing with them, just giving an individual child that little bit of extra attention. So all you frustrated, not quite yet grandparents, go down there and get involved and have yourself some fun. Lots of other things besides Tracie's request. NECAC and the Family Literacy Center could use some part-time front desk help, mainly answering the phone and greeting clients coming through the doors, helping them get to the right person to have their needs met. The food pantry on every third Tuesday. Linda Ellis will put you to work. No previous advice necessary. Contact her for information on that volunteer opportunity. Lock Haven Nursing Home is also on our list, and they have everything from helping with the regular activities that we think of out there to sitting down with individual residents to help them write a letter, read to them, just sit and visit, maybe play a board game, something, or a card game, something that they enjoy that gives them a little special time during the day, so that they remember that they're individuals and not just another resident. Okay, I think we're pretty close to having everything in that we need to have in today. And I want to thank everybody. We had something really special happen about a week or 10 days ago. If you remember, we had a gentleman by the name of Terrell Roberts who came down from the Northeast Missouri Hospice Organization, and they were going to do a run walk. They needed some volunteers beforehand to lay out the course, some volunteers for race day to stand along the course and be sure that all the participants were safe and well, and also more participants, because they're a nonprofit. They do this as a fundraiser. And not only did they raise some pretty good money, but he told a group that I work with that they had at least 5 people who specifically told him that they were there because they saw it on volunteering in the Valley on CVTV. So we want to make a difference. Help us make a difference by letting us know what your volunteer needs are. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, Jean and Tracie. Sheridan Valley Wireless has a Black Friday deal you don't want to miss. From now until December 31st, take advantage of a great cellular offer. Sign up for a new qualifying 2-year agreement and receive half off your first 3 months' bill, excluding taxes, regulatory fees, and any handset reoccurring costs.
Stop in at any Sheridan Valley Wireless location in Brookfield, Salisbury, Moberly, Macon, or our agent location in Shelbina. In addition, all in-stock accessories are 10% off as well. So tech the halls this season with Sheridan Valley.
Another great offer is if you sign up for a new qualifying silver triple play bundle, which includes digital cable service, high-speed internet, and local phone service, you only pay $79.99 for the first 6 months of service.
This great offer will be available until January 15th. Those who sign up for a new bundle between now and December 22nd will automatically be entered into a drawing to win a free iPad Mini 3. Some restrictions apply. Call 395-9000 to learn more. And Samaritan's Purse Operation Christmas Child is happening now through November 24th. Fill your shoeboxes with practical and fun goodies for either a girl or a boy and drop them by the United Methodist Church on Pearl Street. They will be distributed to needy children around the world.
The Macon's Lions Club is raffling off your choice of a Big Green Egg, a Savage 11 rifle, or $600 cash at the Macon Christmas Parade on November 28th. Proceeds benefit their Glasses Project and eye screening for needy children. Tickets are $5 each, and you need not be present to win.
Give the gift of life at the American Red Cross Blood Drive Monday, November 24th at the Sheridan County Ambulance District in Salisbury from 2 to 6. Giving blood is easy. Takes about an hour, and saving a life is a great way to get in the holiday spirit this year.
CVTV has many exciting rewind shows this week. Missouri Outdoors, Eagles and Turkeys, Tammy's Kitchen, Fall Desserts, A Senior Moment, A Life of Service, Fish On with Sam Sagasser, and Scrapbooking with Melanie. Check out our full lineup on our website at cvalley.net, and CVTV can also be found on YouTube.
November comes and November goes, with the last red berries and the first white snows, with night coming early and dawn coming late, and ice in the bucket and frost by the gate. The fires burn and the kettles sing, and earth sinks to rest until next spring. And that's by Elizabeth Coatsworth.
Paints a real nice picture. We hope the weather is fair for all the hunters this week. Good luck to each of you and be safe. And to all, keep an eye out for deer while driving.
Absolutely. And that is all the time we have for now. From all of us at CVTV, we thank you for sharing a part of your day with us.
Stay tuned for another CVTV program coming up shortly.